Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you another brilliant chess game coming from Tata Steel Masters 2024, and today let's follow not only our YouTube chess channel, thank you very much in advance for your following, but let's follow game Alexander Donchenko playing with white pieces and Gukesh playing with black pieces, and this game is another example how Gukesh is great, amazing, and probably, finger crossed, we are following game of future world chess champion, and I wish so that this guy one day will write a chess history. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you a few words about Alexander Donchenko, because maybe you know that Alexander Donchenko is a Russian and German chess grandmaster. Now he is the number 4 ranked German player, and why he is playing chess tournament Tata Steel 2024? Because last year Donchenko won Tata Steel Challengers, and that's why he qualified for Tata Steel Masters 2024. His opponent, Gukesh, is an Indian chess grandmaster, a chess prodigy. He's the 3rd youngest person in history to qualify for the title of grandmaster, which was awarded him in March 2019. He's great, and up to me now, he's one of the strongest chess player on the world. And just imagine how this guy is young and how his future is bright and amazing. So now let's come back and let's follow this position. It's clear that white will start attack against black's king, and he will start to push his pawns. Just imagine that white is going to play something like f3, g4, h4, and is attacking black's king. At the same time, black has to do something. At the same time, black will launch his counter-attack on queen side. And now is question, who is right? Who will be faster? And which attack will be more dangerous? So, for this reason, now both players are playing typical moves. And f3, it's a move like something like first step before white is going to attack black's king, and black is going to play c5 because that's a second step, the answer for white's dangerous attack, and h4, knight b6 and g4. Yes, now white's attack looks dangerous, white's attack looks scary. But don't worry, black is still absolutely fine, and now played knight c4, okay, exchange, and now d5, rook b8, and finally b5, g5, knight d7, and f4. So, looks like there is no room for strategy. There is only room for attack and counter-attack, and both players are doing their best. Yes, they are playing well, and this position is double-edged, dangerous for both players, and it will be much more dangerous. Now maybe it's an interesting idea to play move b4, and after this exchange bishop f8. But we are not far from our main position. For this reason, let's come back and let's follow game where Domarau played first bishop f8, and after h6, g6. Okay, so maybe right now white has to open position, and after h6 and g6, maybe it's difficult for white to open more black's king side. And now it's black's turn, and black is going to play knight b6 and b4, and I have the feeling that white's attack, it's nowhere. In the same time, black's attack is still there, and maybe something went wrong for white, because after b4 And bishop f5, this pin is a danger to white. And you know, just to tell you something in advance, looks like white is lost, because now it's only black who is going to push this position. And now, because of this pin, this is only black who is going to play this position for a victory. Maybe white was a little bit more too optimistic, too aggressive, but at the same time, let's follow game of Domarayu, because he's playing game nearly without any mistake, and his technique, chess technique, is amazing. You know, just imagine how he's young and he's playing without any mercy. So knight g3, take on e4, beautiful. Queen e7, and this pin is still there because here is coming second rook, and there is no room how to save this position for white. So white decided to play knight f6, but this variation is direct and is going something like take on f6. Of course, this position, it's probably winning for black, and you will see why in next few seconds. So, okay, white played e4, check on d4, now check on d5. You know, it's not a check, but it's hard to imagine that white will take queen on d5 immediately. Why? Because now, let's see this variation. Just imagine that white is taking queen on d5. After bishop c2, it's important move here c3, b3, and knight c4. And for white will be really expensive to stop this pass pawn. And you know, the endgame, when white has to sacrifice his bishop for this pawn, is a clearly winning endgame for black. Think about pass pawns as one of the most famous winning plans. And yes, that's another example how pass pawns are strong and how strong players know how to play with pass pawns. So let's come back, because our story, it's not the same story as our variation, because white took on b4 and check on e4, take. What do you think about this endgame? Yes, we know that two minor pieces are stronger than one rook, but it's a question, do you believe that this position is won for black? And the answer is maybe not for me. Maybe for great chess players, this position is amazing. With amazing, so I mean it's good for great chess players to play for victory. Yes, that's a better word. And now let's see how Domarayu is going to play this position, and white will be without any chance. You know, since now there is only one player, and this player is playing like Amadeus, like Mozart, like Magnus Carlsen, you know, without any mistake, without any mercy. Just push, and let's win. You know, amazing performance. Exchange on b4, bishop c5, bishop b4. Maybe it's the reason to get some extra time. Now f5, and now rook b7. Yes, it's hard, this position for white, because this pawn is weak, and one day will be under attack. And this pawn is weak, and what is important, these two pawns are sitting on the dark squares. So yes, again and again, and this bishop will eat all of them. And at the same time, for the white is really hard to attack black's pawns. It's hard to find counter-attack, and without counter-attack, it's not hope for draw. So rook d8. Okay, thank you for the pawn. Now, okay, check. Okay, threat. Exchange, and still two minor pieces again are stronger against rook. Okay, knight c8, knight d6, and this rook is blocked. Take, and yes, now is question if one knight is stronger than three white pieces, and the answer is of course is. So he has one single pawn is going to win the game, and here Alexander Donchenko resigned. Wow! Where white made a mistake. Why white lost a game? And the answer is because of Gumarau played amazing chess. You know, that was a brilliant chess game where black proved that he's the future of chess. And I hope that you enjoyed this game. If yes, feel free and press like and press follow and made my day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if yes, see you next time. Thank you, see you, and bye bye.